Derrel Jazz Johnson, MSG Varsity, RazzandJazzSports.com, Fathers and Sons Magazine. I'm here with Shannon Terry, starter or founder of Rivals.com and currently running 24/7 Sports. How are you doing today?
Doing great, thanks. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. One of the things that I found most interesting when you were speaking was about that sabbatical you took as soon as you sold Rivals. Why did you do that, and what was it that made you come back and start another company?
I mean, just like anyone else, you spend 15 years, in that kind of grind. You need some time off. I probably should have took it, a few years before the sale, but it was good. It was healthy. It was a good chance to get away, spend more time, with my children, which is always good. But as far as getting back in, that was never really a discussion. As far as I was concerned about whether I was going to get back, working and building. I'm motivated by trying to build the next, great sports widget, and whatever that may be, that's what gets me going. And so that opportunity came around, and here I am back in the saddle again.
Tell us a little about 24/7 Sports. It's a recruiting website, but tell the audience a little bit about this.
Yeah, 24/7 Sports. We're trying to do a lot of the things that we've traditionally done in the industry with Rivals, but there's really kind of four legs to the stool. We want to cover the school, cover the University of Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Texas, you name it, break the news, own our share of the news in that market, and we want to hire good reporters that do a great job, that compete with the national media. We want to build really good communities and user interaction type products for them, and then the two other pieces that we're really focused on is just the data and all the derivatives of all the data that's provided to the user, and then the prediction element that comes with it. Where prospects are going to school, who's going to win this game, who's going to be the Heisman, and then creating derivative content, from that data, for sports fans.
You definitely seem like a math guy from talking to you. You mentioned mobile and the huge impact that mobile is not only making on sports in the way that fans view content, but on all content. And this is something that huge companies did not see coming. What's the biggest plan for you and your site on attacking that?
The challenge that we as publishers have is, native mobile versus apps, or both, or how they fit. And our approach has always been, let's try to build a native mobile site that replicates the desktop experience one-to-one the best that we can. And then from an app perspective, let's build specialty type products that are apps. Obviously the delivery piece is important, the alert side, but an example could be, we have a crystal ball prediction of where kids are going, and so instead of just building an app for 24/7 Sports, we can build a commitment and crystal ball app that specializes, that pushes the advantages of an app, but also integrates in with our native mobile site. So mobile is a big focus for us. 52.5% of our traffic, or the overall site usage, comes from mobile. It was about 35% this time last year. It's really growing. By our estimations, it'll be over 60% this time next year. And our challenge is going to be, continuing to provide users with a great experience on a smaller screen, and then monetizing, that along the way.
Last question. The companies you started, Rivals first, and now 24/7sports.com, was that born out of your love of sports, your love of business, or a combination of both?
I'd say a combination of both. I am a sports fan. I'm a college sports fan and an NBA fan. I'm probably not the crazy sports fan that I hadn't been to a college game in 7 years, actually, but I watch them all on Saturday. I love sports. I love the competitive element that sports brings. I love what it taught me. I played college basketball, and I love to compete. And then, the entrepreneurial side of business is the ultimate competition ground. And so the ability to compete and build products for users is why I do this.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.